Was cozy as a sweet piece of Valentine candy, all wrapped up in a heart-shaped box of chocolates, taking a sugary snooze, waiting for you. Happy to meet you. I'm Miss Storybook. And although I really don't know how to cook, I'm a rather good reader and have always been a believer in writing whatever your mind imagines. And don't worry if you encounter some dragons. A happy ending is always waiting for you when you stay true to your point of view. So join me in me being me and you being you. 1 and 1 makes 2, and together we can make story after story after story, because the more, the merrier. So let's share tales from everywhere. Oh, hello everyone. Oh, hi there. Oh, you made it. Oh my goodness, you did too. Hi. Oh, and you came as well. Wait a minute. Did you just wake up? It's okay. So did I. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. I spent all day hanging up my Valentine cards. See? There's a card by Kaz wishing us a happy heart day. Molly's is full of every color of the rainbow. Then Bria wished me a nice Valentine's Day. Then Benjamin's card has cute stars and cars. Oh, Olivia made me a heart card with snowflakes and a shimmering jewel. And Claire sent me a picture of her Valentine with cute cutouts. And Eloise writes, I would like to send hearts and kisses to the whole world, and a special one to my mommy, daddy, and baby sister Blair. Then on my other wall, I have Lucy's with hearts. I love hearts. Charlotte drew me so many hearts. And it says, I love you with a butterfly. Cadence wished all you preschool livers a happy Valentine's Day. Benny's Valentine was decorated with Pokemon. And Ronald's card is so fun, he even drew little presents on the back. And Donovan wrote, Miss Storybook, your smile is as bright as the sun. Keep smiling. Well, all these beautiful Valentine cards from all of you will definitely keep me smiling. In fact, I was just about to check the official Miss Storybook Magical Mailbox. Ta-da! There should be a very special storybook surprise waiting for us to read, and even more Valentine cards for us to open. But first, I must get the golden key. to unlock the stories inside. Let's look. Come on. Ooh. Okay, yes, there's so many. Oh my goodness, so many to keep track of. Look at all these letters from this storybook. Where to begin? Okay, I guess we'll start with Andrew. Yes, Andrew made us a card with a little train, it looks like, and choo-choo train hearts. Who's next? Oh my. And we're gonna do this. Can you see this? Can everybody see? Yes, to Miss Storybook. And I even have, Frozen. Is this? Now, I always get a little confused. Is this Anna or Elsa? Does anybody know? To Miss Storybook. Happy Valentine's Day. We love you, Avalon and Brielle. And they had a separate little note in here. I can't wait to hear your story. Oh my goodness, so much more. Let's see. Oh my! Did you see this one? Oh my goodness. This one's from Danielle. I love the little smiley faces, huh? That one's a real great one. And let's see. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Is this a little koala? I think it might be, huh? Yeah. Hello there, Mr. Koala. Thank you for wishing me a happy Valentine's Day. To Miss Storybook, happy Valentine's Day from Harper. Oh my goodness. You know, all these sweet words, all this love in the air and love in the mail makes me so happy that it makes me want to hit it, maestro. Freeze dance! Da 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 and freeze! Oh, I couldn't help myself. Let's open more. Woo! Oh yes, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, from Gabby. Oh, and there's even a little friend in the corner. Who else? Who could this mystery Valentine be from? Oh, yes, pretty little heart. And this one's from Annalise. Oh, I think it's so beautiful. And we have even this one. Okay, we're in for a real surprise with this one. This one, see, it opens like that. Whoa, almost like a butterfly. Ooh, this one's from Violet. Why, thank you, Violet. You know, all this love in the air and in the mail makes me so happy that I simply have to freeze dance. You're gonna freeze dance with me. Ready? Okay. Preschool livers, maestro. Da 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 and freeze. All right, we have a few more. Woo, all this freeze dancing. Let's see. Ooh, happy Valentine's Day. Love, Scotty. Ooh, this one. Ooh, this one like flies as well. It's like a pop-up card. Ew. Ooh, We got some big ones. Look how big these ones are. Okay. Oh, I have one from Oscar. Yes. Look how beautiful. This one has jewels on it. I would put these jewels all over my face. And in my hair. And one from Dahlia. Oh, I love all these little flowers. More jewels. I love it. Let's see what else. Looks like we just have a few more surprises ahead of us. Ooh, now this one's awfully special. We have all these different stickers. Do we know who these stickers are? That, I think, is the Hulk, right? And the Black Panther. Ooh, I love all the... Oh, happy Valentine's Day to Miss Storybook from Michael B. I love this. And look at all the paint, the scattered paint. Which one sticker's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Okay. Woo! Opening cards and freeze dancing makes you awfully tired, doesn't it? Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Woo! Pop-up card. Now this one is from Stella, age 3. And, one more big card. Let's see what's inside, okay? Oh, this one. Ooh, can you see this one? Little hands, little flowers. It says, roses are red, violets are blue. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Oh, love, Brooklyn and Ashton. Well, I have to say, I am so overwhelmed with all this love that it makes me know that I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Freeze dance one more time, maestro. Da 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 da. Make it a good one. Da 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 da. And freeze. Did you freeze? Okay. Oh my, all these beautifully made Valentines. So much heart and thought put into each one. I am so incredibly thankful to you all. And this freeze dancing makes me so incredibly, thirsty. Yes, I must make a quick spot of tea. Yes, tea for everyone. You'll have a cup. You'll have a cup. You'll have a cup. A sippy cup for you? Okay. Well, let's start making the tea then. Oh, interesting. How did this get in here? Well, this is awfully peculiar. A letter got lost in my teapot. How curious. Well, it appears that we have a mysterious Valentine on our hands. Ooh, it reads, Dear Miss Storybook, Happy Valentine's Day. In case somebody asked you, it was me who sent the little Valentine that accidentally got lost. It was a simple accident, really. I was only freeze dancing, as we often like to do. But of course, so much fun. And I must have frozen instead of unfrozen, because as I was freezing, I began to feel very cold. So I put on a jacket, and then I just had to put on my favorite superhero cape. Of course you did. You always have to put your cape on. So much fun. So next thing I knew, I was freeze dancing, but not freezing anymore because I was somehow flying. Of course you were. You're wearing a superhero cape after all. So much fun. And the little Valentine somehow flew out the window, but did not freeze when I said to freeze. So I won the freeze dance game, and the little Valentine lost. As in, the little Valentine got lost and lost the game. Wow. I am freezing right now. I don't even know what to say about all of that. Do you understand what just happened? No, I don't. Okay, let's read on. Unfreeze. My apologies. I am clearly tongue-tied. All that freeze dancing can definitely send your mind into a tizzy. You telling me. So just sit right there and freeze as I tell you the story of the perfectly plain little Valentine that got lost in the mail. Shall we read it? I almost forgot. I better put my story cap on first. My very special story cap hat box. And my story cap. How I've missed you. Pretty butterflies. Hello. Good night for now. Aw, pretty floral hat. All right. See you soon. Yes, that's much better now. Now we're ready to read. Once upon a time, there was a little Valentine that got lost in the mail. In fact, that little Valentine got so lost that it made it all the way to the other side of the world. Instead of going to the Welch's family, it went to the Witch's family, who were exactly that, a family of witches. The father, Malgamore, with his wife, Eleanor, and their son, Jasper. The witches' family never gave regular gifts to each other. No. That would be far too simple. They were witches after all. Nope, their presents were far more magnificent and magical. In fact, one Valentine's Day, Malgamore surprised Eleanor with a serenade from a singing quartet of frogs. Starring the grand violinist Sir Todian Strings, which was almost as special as the time that Malgamore surprised her with bats, chocolate-covered bats that flew all around the ceiling, spelling out the words, "I love you, my sweet," in fudge. So this Valentine's Day, you can only imagine Eleanor's surprise when she found this perfectly plain little Valentine in the mail. It reads, "Dear Valentine, somebody loves you." Sounded a little funny to Eleanor, a little ridiculous and not very witchy. But after all, what would a witch know about which way a non-witch would celebrate this day? She waited to see if the Valentine card would magically turn into a loving llama, or a tap-dancing tiger. She even smelled it and licked it just to make sure it wasn't going to magically become something delicious in disguise. But no, it was just a perfectly plain little Valentine, and it was the thought that counts. When Macklemore arrived home, Eleanor made sure to act overly joyfully surprised by his unexpected Valentine present. Oh, Macklemore, what an unexpected Valentine present. You really shouldn't have, really. How will I ever match this perfectly plain little Valentine? Macklemore took a good look at the Valentine, and he too was quite perplexed. By this perfectly plain piece of paper before him. This clearly wasn't the work of a witch, so it wasn't going to magically become anything else. He said, "Oh yes, I thought you may like a little something different this year." Macklemore knew he hadn't sent the Valentine card, but Eleanor seemed so overly joyful that he just couldn't break her big bewitched heart. And just like that, with a snap of his finger, Macklemore canceled the fleet of flamingos that were scheduled to create a Valentine heart for Eleanor in her honor. They were going to just do this and this, but oh well. Now it was settled that the perfectly plain little Valentine would stay and sit perfectly still on the fireplace. That is until their son Jasper discovered it. Ooh. Jasper wasn't a big fan of Valentine's Day, as one year he tried to surprise his non-witchy classmates with his father's chocolate-covered bat. Well, they were so scared, let's just say they all ran away. But this year, it seemed, many of the kids in his class were giving Valentine cards out, and he hadn't received one yet. So when he found the perfectly plain little Valentine sitting perfectly still on the fireplace waiting for him, he was secretly very excited and relieved. It read, "Dear Valentine, somebody loves you." Aww. Jasper ran immediately to his mother, Eleanor, and gave her a big hug. He didn't seem to care that the Valentine card wasn't going to magically become a fire-breathing dragon, roar, or a new flashy flying broom. Woo! Well, that would have been nice, but no. He did, however, try to take a nibble out of it. I mean, it may have been something stupendously delicious in disguise. But no, it was just a perfectly plain little Valentine. Well, it was a thought that counts. Well, now what was a mother to do? Eleanor couldn't tell Jasper that the Valentine wasn't from her to him. Oh, no. He was way too overly joyful to break his little bewitched heart. So she said, "You're welcome." As Jasper walked back happily to his room with his little Valentine in hand, he gave it some thought and realized he may have the perfect Valentine to give this perfectly plain Valentine card to. His pet buddy, Beatrix. Beatrix was no regular bunny, as she was bewitched herself. And when she saw Jasper carrying the little Valentine, she got so excited that she hopped right over, and she squeaked, "For me, for me, for me." happily gave her the Valentine card. And it read, "Dear Valentine, some bunny loves you." Oh, Beatrix's itty bitty bewitched heart was full and felt so overly joyful that this perfectly plain little Valentine wasn't going to magically become a bunny bicycle, or a basket full of carrots. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, well, this perfectly plain Valentine card was going to bring, that's all that mattered to her, was that he thought of her, and it was the thought that counts. And then the end. Well, who knew that witches gave such stupendously, magically wonderful gifts? I could use a tap dancing tiger to freeze dance with. Although the real magic of giving a gift is the thought that goes into it. And that's the real lesson of the perfectly plain little Valentine. It's the thought that counts most. My favorite part of the story was when we learned that Macklemore had surprised Eleanor with a serenade from a singing quartet of frogs, starring the grand violinist Sir Toady and the Strings. He's the absolute finest violinist across the pond, you know. Although I hear he's quite the toad. Also, I thought it was so funny when Jasper surprised his non-witchy classmates with chocolate-covered flying bats, and they all got scared and ran away. I bet they blew away faster than those bats flew right away. What a witchy mess. Oh, and I loved Beatrix the bunny. And how sweet it was that Jasper thought of her. Some bunny loves you. That's true. Some bunny loves you. And you, and you, and you, and you. Well, before we say goodbye to now, what does a good story sometimes end with? A happy ending, of course. And just like a story, every day deserves a happy ending. What is your happy ending today? Well, mine is that I got to open all your beautifully handmade Valentine cards. And every single one meant so much to me. In fact, it made me want to maestro! Freeze dance! And freeze! And I got to spend time reading with you. Oh, and don't worry if your Valentine is still traveling in the mail. I will read all of them when they arrive and let you know when they do. Marvin, Evie, Madeline, Juliet, and Maddie, your parents tipped me off that they're on their way, and I'll be in touch. Until next time, remember to always have your story cap handy, because you never know when a happy ending is ready to be written by you.